Today we start our walk at the WhiteDown car park in WhiteDown Lane and follow an easy 3-kilometre circular walk through beautiful glades with optional tracks to views over the valley towards Dorking at one extreme and Hindhead at the other. From the back of the car park we head off in a southwesterly direction into the wood. At the first intersection we head straight across and carry on up the very slight incline. Just past the intersection we see the first evidence that this wood is probably one of the best to see bluebells in late April, early May throughout the whole of Surrey. You'll see the fallen trees have now been cut into logs, and we carry on straight, keeping the bluebell carpet to our left. And as the trail from the car park levels off, we come to a fork in the trail and we veer off to the left. We can now see the other side of the valley through the trees, and the bluebells are on both sides of the path. And as we come down the slight incline, there's a sign for a bridle path to go straight ahead, but at this point we turn off to the right. It truly is a quintessential English woodland scene, with carpet after carpet of glorious bluebells in full bloom. Only the birds chirping or tweeting in the background, and a few people also enjoying this overcast but lovely scene. And as we carry on going westerly, the carpets of bluebells seem to be never ending. Absolutely glorious. And on reaching the signpost with the bridle paths pointing in every which way, we turn off left towards the valley, where the views, as I mentioned earlier, stretch from Dorking across to Hindhead. Having seen the views in the valley, we then retrace our steps back up to this bridle path and turn right. So having turned left, we emerge from the woodland with a fantastic view over the valley that, if we were to follow it along, would eventually take us to Westcott and then on to Dorking. But we're going to proceed down the hill a little bit and go to another view, presumably over to the west. So having emerged from the view over the valley, we've slowly wended our way back up the hill, and we're now turning left, and that will take us back into the woodland from which we emerged a while ago. Having visited the valley with its absolutely glorious views and reapproaching the bridle path sign, this time we head straight across and carry on going straight. After just 50 or 60 meters we come to a sign to the left. We've crossed a couple of fallen trees, and having reached this sign, there's a path on our right, literally 10 meters ahead. So we turn right here and follow the track that runs virtually parallel with the one we've just come from. We're now walking through Old Simms Copse, where the proliferation of bluebells is probably at its greatest. And this week, as well as the bluebells, we see that the ferns are starting to penetrate through the undergrowth, and the leaves are coming on the birch trees. And as we come to an intersection, we carry on going straight, so we're effectively running parallel with the path that we took along the valley side. And at the very next junction, we start our walk back to the car park by turning left and heading north. And as we emerge through the wood, the footpath to the car park is directly in front of us, and we head off in a northeasterly direction, i.e. turning left. And sadly, as we take the path that gets closer and closer to the car park, we have to say goodbye to the bluebells for another 12 months, when hopefully we're all here to see them again. As with the path along Ranmore Common and Denby Hills, there's lots of flintstone pushing up through the muddy track, so it's good to have good walking shoes with you. And with the car park visible through the trees, we've now been walking for just under 1 hour.